Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First off, let's just ignore the fact that I've got the bedding drying in the background. It's the warmest room in the house. It's Friday and this evening we are heading to Manchester. I'm trying to film now before it gets dark. Can you believe it's only 4 o'clock? And it looks like that. I do like winter and I like autumn because you can like snuggle up, but it's just so blooming cold and miserable, especially when it's raining. It's not good for anyone. Anyway, we're heading to Manchester because we are booked in for something called a sensory deprivation experience, or a sensory deprivation tank. Now, up until maybe a month ago, I'd never even heard of the term, so we did a bit of research and we found somewhere in Manchester that has 2 pods in 2 separate rooms that you can do at the same time, so myself and Paul are going to go so that we're not hanging around. The whole process is supposed to be to kind of promote relaxation, and it's almost like a form of deep meditation. Now, I've tried meditating. I'm not really that good at it. I use the Headspace app every now and then. So hopefully this will just like chill you out a little bit. Now the idea behind it is it's like a big pod, and it's essentially a bath. It has like 10 inches of water apparently, and it's got loads and loads and loads of like Epsom salts in. And it's got that much so that you float. You're supposed to go in not wearing anything. They give you like shampoo and shower gel to wash yourself with, I guess. I don't know if they're scented to kind of try and chill you out. We will see. I'm going to take you with me. But yeah, you're supposed to float, and then the pod closes and they play you a bit of music. The music goes off, it's pitch black, and you just lay there. And they said it's alright if you fall asleep, it's alright if you don't. And the whole thing lasts about an hour. Now, I must admit, I am a little bit apprehensive because I don't do well in closed spaces. I specifically don't do well in closed dark spaces, and I don't like my head being underwater. Now obviously my head's not going to be underwater, but I think it's just that feeling of. But I'm going to go with an open mind, and yeah, I think it's just supposed to completely make you feel like, well, you're floating with nothing touching you, nothing to kind of grasp your senses or take your imagination away from you, and yeah, we will see. Now, it's also been said that it's supposed to be really good for recovery from different kinds of sports, from marathons, from DOMs, from like if you're just generally tired and exhausted and you need a bit of a rest. Apparently 1 hour's sleep in a flotation tank is the same as having 4 hours like normal sleep in your bed as well. What's going on with this little bit of hair? Yeah, same as having 4 hours sleep, so that should be interesting. Should come out feeling well rested. And I read somewhere as well that it's used to help relieve pain. So things like fibromyalgia, am I saying that right? Fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, like if you have lumbar lordosis and that's, hurting your lower back, or there's lots and lots of different things. So I'm excited. I did train legs yesterday. They're not that sore though, so we'll see. But it's going to be interesting, and it's something a little bit different. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was about £30. So for an hour, it's not bad. And like I say, it's in Manchester, so I will take you with me, and we'll see what we find when we get there. So this is the pod. It's actually really, really big. And apparently that light will turn off, and there's a little bit of music as well, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Good morning, beauties. It's Saturday, and can I just excuse this look first of all? In fact, no, I'm not excusing it. I don't know how everyone manages to always look so beautiful first thing on a morning. I literally look like I've done 2 rounds with Tyson with the bagginess. So when we got home last night from the float level, it was about 9:30. We were both starving, it was a long drive, so I didn't really do an update, plus it was pitch black as well, because in here it's just not great for the lighting. The bedding is still there. It's going to get tidied up, don't worry. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a bit of a quick, honest update, and I'm going to get Paul's opinion as well when he comes back, because I know he thought different to me. Let me just put you down here. I think it deserves a stand. Someone's got his sassy pants on this morning. He's in a sarcastic mood.
Oh, shush you.
What did you think last night then?
It was good.
Are you just going to sit down there?
You didn't ask me to get up.
Come on! You know it's like they get in the comfy corner and they don't want to move.
You gave me no warning.
So we got there, it was pretty quick, weren't it, like when we went into like 2 separate rooms, and you'll have seen, literally I thought it looked like an alien pod.
Yeah, it did. Like a spaceship thing.
Yeah, like dead smooth. What's the,
Give me something to
Wally!
work with.
And it makes a friend, and it looks like an egg.
I've never seen Wally.
What? You've seen Wally?
No, I've never seen Wally.
Oh my
I
god.
tend to try and only watch good films.
Oh shush. What's the egg called?
In Wally?
Yeah.
A film I haven't seen.
You should know though. It looks like the egg, but a flattened, bigger version of the egg of Wally. I hope I've got the right film, because I got the right film. I look like a bit of an idiot.
Yeah, I can't confirm nor deny.
But yeah, it's a big blue pod, as you've seen, and
Well, it's white.
it's blue inside, 'cause it's got blue light inside.
Yeah, but it's still
It's a
white.
white pod,
It's got blue
inside.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I didn't like it at first.
Have you explained what it is?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
So,
The water.
in case I didn't, the water is the water is heated to body temperature, which is 37.5 degrees, and it is that full of Epsom salts that you float. I think I read you could be like 7 foot, and unless you weigh over 500 pounds, then you know you're gonna float in this thing.
Yeah.
There you go. And the idea is, I think, that it's that big that you don't have to touch the sides, so it creates the illusion of weightlessness. So you've got no concept of time or space or light.
And it's black.
Yeah, and it's pitch black. You have the option of turning this light on and off. And when you turn it off, it is pitch black. They play a little bit of music at the beginning to kind of try and chill you out a little bit, at which point I was freaking out because I turned the light off.
It's not meant to be a horror exercise.
I think for me...
It's just to be relaxing.
Yeah, so you get a shower, they give you this shampoo, obviously you can get in your hair anyway, and the idea is that you don't wear anything so that nothing is touching you to like distract you. You're supposed to have something to eat before you go so your stomach's not rumbling, unlike me. And obviously so that you don't need a wee, you go to the toilet. So it's just you.
Yeah.
But I laid down...
With your thoughts.
With your thoughts. So like I said, a bit of meditation, but I laid down, thought, okay, I can do this, shut the door, like inside it's quite big, turn the light off, looked at the ceiling, you physically, like, you cannot see anything. Cannot see anything. And then the lady said it's probably your mind playing tricks on you because you can't see anything. I felt seasick, and I felt like I was spinning around in circles at one point, even though you're not going anywhere because the sides are there.
You're not moving at all.
You're not moving at all. My head had got me spinning around in circles, and then when I tried to stop myself by like moving, I spun the other way, and yeah, so I had to turn the light on. I very nearly got out at one point. And don't laugh at you actually did get out.
I did get out. I was about maybe 45 minutes. I was like, the music played and it was chill. It was nice, and the music got off and I was alone with my thoughts, and I was like,
alone with your thoughts.
I don't like this guy. But after about 45 minutes, I was just sort of like bored, so I just started doing like starfish things, and, like rotating a little bit.
This in the
I
water.
like, what sort of, trying to do like an ab exercise, and then see what would happen.
Float.
Yeah.
I did that as well. I was like, I've got an itch, but if I do this, I'm going to touch the bottom, and I was like, oh no, I'm still floating. But yeah, I think if you're used to it, it could be a very, very relaxed, chilled experience. There's been people say that, you know, they've had these like creative
Euphoric.
thoughts. Yeah, euphoric's a good word for this time of morning.
Thank you. I haven't drank my coffee yet.
I know.
I'm gonna talk.
So yeah, I think we're gonna go. Stop complaining. So I think we're gonna give it another shot next year. Didn't we say that?
Yeah, but I just like to comment there at the end because I didn't want to think it was a bad experience.
I would like to give it another go at some point. I think
it's just too long, like, in my opinion. Or maybe it won't be too long next time, but like.
Because you're used to it.
Yeah,
It was 60 minutes, by the way, so the music played for 15 minutes at the beginning.
Yeah, and it was just 45 minutes of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I sat up at one point, halfway through, and then because obviously the water's on your face up to like there, it dripped down into my eyes, and it was as salty as water. So I had to get out to rub my face, and I got back in and I was like, quick check the time, that's 45 minutes in.
So really just like ruined the kind of chill of you being in there.
I'd been in there for 45 minutes before.
My toes were really cold as well, so it's supposed to be body temperature. My toes were poking out of the water. Freezing.
You dip them back in.
I did, I kept dipping them back in.
Roll into your front.
But then that kept making, should have rolled onto your front. You can't physically drown unless you roll onto your front. Or turn your head sideways. Or stick your head under the water. So if you can't swim, you're fine. Overall experience, out of 10?
6.
Yeah. Yeah. 6. 6 out of 10. It's better than none.
It was interesting.